Welcome to Fantasy Quick Hits. This is Miles and Cam. Today we're going to discuss our The Deuce Dynasty League draft. Cam, how do you feel about this draft?
I feel wonderful.
Feel good?
Yep.
I feel great. I feel wonderful.
Yep.
You remember What About Bob?
Yes, I do.
Well, that's a movie that Cam remembers, folks.
Very vaguely, but I do remember it.
So, all right. You had the first pick in our draft. Did you trade for that or did you earn it?
I earned it. Can't sugarcoat that one. I finished dead last year, and I guess ended up with the first pick. And after I took Bijan with that, it's kind of no-brainer in this draft. Did some work for the number 2.
Yeah.
Traded with you, and I think Pender was in on the trade, kind of a 3-way trade or whatever.
Yeah.
Got Gibbs. And then I had to make a move. JSN fell to the 5th pick, so I know you and I were kind of in an arm wrestling match with Leadall to see who got that.
He had the 5th and 6th picks, and I was trying to make a power play because I'm big, I'm splashy. I like to shock people.
Mm-hmm.
I was offering my first round next year, and was it Damian Harris, David Montgomery, and Samaje Perine for those 2 picks. And consequently, this may happen before this episode even comes out. I'm trying what he took with that 6th pick was Anthony Richardson, and that was who I was really after. I might end up giving those 3 players for Richardson because I have Brock Purdy right now as my quarterback, and he's got a good floor, I feel. But I think he is going. I want that upside of Richardson. Yeah. But anyway, back to so you traded down. What did you end up trading for the 5th pick?
Let's see, Javonte Williams, the 109, and my 24 first.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was. It's a big swing.
Yeah, and then you had a pick again in this 206.
I got that in on the deal
in that
too.
Trade.
Yeah.
And where'd you take there?
I went Jonathan Mingo. I think he's got an abundance of upside. I know he's not in practice and stuff like that. He hasn't been exactly balling out, but he's big. He's got an alpha build, and he's got Bryce Young throwing him the ball. So hopefully they can connect on stuff, and I can, that'll be my diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Do
you think he can beat out, like, who else?
Terrence Marshall, Adam Thielen, and frickin' DJ Chark. Yeah. Every one of them he can beat out. The only one he's going to have problems with is Chark because Chark flies.
Yeah. My name's Mingo.
And Mingo's, he's over 200 pounds. He's 210, 215, something like that. He got a big 162.
And then 3rd round, you had the 301 and the 401. I like your picks here.
Yeah. I went with my process. I kind of quit reaching for players. I quit trying to have that magic 8 ball and predicting that this guy's going to hit and then having him sit on my bench for 3 years being a dumpster fire. So I just went with what I thought was the best available player at the position, and I snagged him. And with the 301, that's when I went with Hyatt because I think Daniel Jones is a poor man's version of, I don't know. He's just a poor man version of himself. He's not really. He had rushing upside last year and stuff like that. So, and he needs a number 1.
I like Daniel Jones. I have him in the other league.
Yeah, I mean, he's a sneaky one.
You need floor players.
Yeah, he's a sneaky one.
Yep. And Musgrave
fell to the 401, and that was handed to me on a silver platter. That was smash hit right there.
Oh,
so
this reminds me of the year that Pitts fell to Cam at 2.
Yeah, the 102. He didn't fall to me at the 102. I gutted my team for him, and it hasn't amounted to much right now.
Oh, silver platter. Oh, fantasy hope is like eternal until the season starts. It's like I literally go into every game thinking I'm going to crush my opponents, and it has not worked out. But I've been making some moves and some changes. Yeah. But I think that could work out. I've heard good things about Musgrave. Yeah. Usually, though, tight ends take 3 years to really pop. And there's been some anomalies, but that can happen. All right. So that will be episode 1 of our The Deuce recap. And then I don't read my screen.
Okay.
Okay. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
A tuna fish.
Sophisticated.
Okay.
All
That was
right.
close.
Well, and then on that note, what's a fish that works on pianos?
Tuna fish.
There we
All
go.
right.
That's been
Thanks.
Fancy Quick Hits with Miles and Cam.